इधर दे देना स्क्रीन को।
We are live, sir.
बड़ा क्यों हो रहा बच्चे?
We are live, sir.
I know, मैं देख रहा हूँ। फिर हम वेट कर रहे हैं कि एक बार स्टूडेंट्स आ जाए, फिर हम स्टार्ट कर लेंगे। ठीक है, so hi everyone. Are we audible? If you are audible, please give us a thumbs up in the chat section. Hi, hello. Perfect. Dr. Rajat, are we audible?
Yes, I think we are audible on the session, but I have to just check it on the YouTube. I think
Hi, hello.
yes, I think we are getting feedback.
So hi guys, how is everyone doing? First of all, congratulations. If you have done a great INICT, congratulations to all the rankers. And if not, then guys, the next target that we all have together is the NEETPG or the NExT 2024. So first of all, let me take you through the rules of this session. The first rule of this session is kindly refrain from asking to us that if it is a NEETPG or a NExT in 2024. I'll give you a very brief in the very start. The clarity is not there. Everyone, I think the whole country is working on this assumption कि कुछ भी हो सकता है इन दोनों से. ठीक है, the government is giving out subtle hints on many occasions. But if you ask me or anyone, is there any clarity? Then the clarity is not there. Okay, so this is the first point that I want to tell each one of you. The second would be, of course, that NEETPG 24 is going to be there. We believe, me and Dr. Rajat, that it should happen in the month of February or March. Please note that is a clear assumption. All right, looking at the last 3-year history with the government, I believe the exams should happen in between February to March. And whatever plan that we have created, I believe we are going to cover everything that you as a student require to reach that pinnacle of a rank. और अब कुछ भी हो जाए guys, एग्जाम जब भी होगा पढ़ाई तो मैं करनी है, ठीक है ना. देयर इज नो अदर वे आउट. ऑलराइट, देयर इज नो अदर वे आउट. हाँ, सो ऐसे दैट्स द फर्स्ट थिंग दैट आई वाज गोइंग टू टेल यू. क्या होगा, कैसे होगा, ऑलराइट, उसका कोई आइडिया नहीं है. बट वन थिंग दैट वी कैन, आई थिंक, जो बहुत ज्यादा चांसेस है फॉर पोस्ट इंटर्न्स, देयर इज चांसेस दैट नीट पीजी ही हो. ऑलराइट, चांसेस है. आई एम रिपीटिंग दिस माई सेल्फ, चांसेस है. सो डॉक्टर रजत, कैन वी स्टार्ट नाउ? तुम लोग जानते ही हो दैट हम लोग कौन है.
Yes, please go ahead.
All right. So our founder, our chairman, and my father, basically, his birthday is on 26th of this month. And this year we actually turned 27 years. 27 years of basically this is what we are going to turn, academy director, and this is the amazing ranks that we have created. Now moving on to the major part. I think our video is not coming in that हमारी वीडियो क्यों नहीं आ रही है? I think it's coming now. Hold on a second. Our video is now live. ठीक है, Dr. Rajat, on to you.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Nachiket, and good evening, everyone. First of all, congratulations to those students who have got the decent result in the NEET. But as Dr. Nachiket has mentioned, the whole purpose of the session that we are doing today is the preparation strategy for the future exam, and that is the maybe a NExT or maybe a NEETPG in 2024. Nothing is certain, but what he has said is absolutely right point कि कोई भी एग्जाम हो पढ़ना तो है ना, मतलब there is no escape from the studies. So let us focus in this particular session that how we should study so that we can reach to the highest of our potential. I always believe that as a student, once you are preparing for the exam, your aim should be that what should I do so that I should be able to reach to the highest of the potential that I can. If you are able to do that, I am telling you, you will be satisfied with your result. And being satisfied with your result is the single most important thing for which we are preparing for the exam. All right. So now how you can do that? So the first thing that if you are really sincere about your preparation, and let us say you are starting now, I would suggest everybody is to pick up a piece of paper and write the dream that you have. And this dream could be anything. You need not to share this dream with anybody. It is your own dream with which you are preparing for the exam. Now, this dream could be you want to qualify the exam, or you want to get a rank in top 10,000, or you want to get a rank in 1,000, or in top 100, or top 10, or maybe 1, or there could be more objective goal, like I want to get pediatrics in a government college, or I want to get pediatrics in Mumbai, or I want to get orthopedics in UP, or I want to get radiology in Delhi. Whatever the aim that you have to write down on a piece of paper, and we will be going with this particular aim that by the time we will finish our preparation and we will write our exam, are we capable enough that we are able to reach to that particular aim? Now, how you will be able to reach to that aim? I want you to see this aim regularly because that will make you disciplined. Please remember, a focused, non-distracted, disciplined study is the single most important thing that will take you towards the rank that you're looking for. 3 word बोले मैंने, focus, non-distracted, disciplined study. देखा जाए तो इन तीनों का एक ही मतलब है कि जो आपने सोचा है वो पूरा करना है. Now the question is how you can get that focus. There are 2-3 ways to get this focus. The first thing is you are doing it yourself. The second thing, that somebody else is doing it for you. How somebody else can do it for you? You join a face-to-face classes with us. That is what I am going to say. Or maybe somewhere else. Obviously, we are working in this area been more than quarter of a century now, we can say. And now, rather than using the word months, year, decades, we can say quarter of century. So we know how the examiner structures it. So that is the best bet that you can do. Join any of the face-to-face classes at any of the place, and I'm sure they will be extremely useful for you. And then just follow what has been told to you in the classes. You are not supposed to see left. You are not supposed to see right. Just see this. This is the best bet. But there are chances that you might not be go to that city where there are live face-to-face classes. then what do? Then you have a second option, and the second option is join DBMCI live classes. And these live classes will also give you a structured platform, and in that structured platform, you can go forward. But now you try to do it at your own with your notes, and then timetable will be the key. Please remember, you have to identify that what you will be doing in a particular day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share a small schedule with all of you. This is what we usually prepare for students who are a part of eGurukul and who are with us at mentorship program, that how much they have to cover in a particular day. So I have to share my screen. Dr. Nachiket, can I share my screen?
Okay, you have taken it.
All right, thank you. All right. So this is for the people who are studying from the eGurukul app. What you have to do is you have to divide your 19 subjects, and you have to make sure that by a particular date, you are able to finish a particular subject. If you're able to do this, I am telling you, you are cracking the exam without a doubt. So what you have to do is start with a subject. I have made it from OBG. What you have to do is you have to start attending the lecture at 9 o'clock, and 9 to 5 is a video lecture time. If you have already covered that subject, it's a time for reading your notes again. If you're reading it from the book, the time is doing a subject-wise book. But 9 to 5 is a video lecture time. And please remember, it should be focused, non-distracted, and disciplined study. After 5 p.m., you have a time what we call as a me time. 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. is a me time. अच्छा, ये 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. के बीच में भी lunch कर सकते हो, ऐसा कोई टेंशन नहीं है. You have a time to take the lunch, but 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. is your me time. आपको म्यूजिक सुनना है, म्यूजिक सुनो. आपको half an hour जिम जाना है, आप half an hour जिम जाओ. Whatever you want to do is your me time. And 6 p.m. to 1 a.m. is your self-study. What do you do in a self-study? You will have to do the questions. You have to do the questions from these subjects. Whatever topic that you have covered, you have to revise that particular topic. So that is how the program has been structured to you. Each subject has been given the time according to the weightage of that particular subject and the complexity of that particular subject. If you're starting slightly late, maybe you can just, instead of 8 May, you can make it 18 May. And if you're going to go down, Dr. Nachiket, can we go down, please? No, completely at the end. Let's say somebody is starting from tomorrow. And if somebody is starting from tomorrow, then what they can do is they can simply replace 8 May to 18 May. And instead of 8 October, they can go up to the 18th October. Okay. But if somebody has started immediately after the NEET exam or the NECT exam, then start or consider with the 8th of May. Okay. Can we go back to the first syllabus, boss? Yeah. So I have given around 15 days to the OBG. After every 6 days, there is one revision day or a catch-up day. Now, this day is being planned so that if you have missed out anything, there was some reason because of which you could not study, there was some reason because of which you could not complete your topic, and that is a time when you can utilize for this particular part. Every 6th day, every Sunday is a catch-up day. A very, very important thing that we have done in this program is that the first Sunday of every month, you will have to make sure that you are writing a grand test. One, very, very important point. The second important thing that I want you to pay attention into this program is revision time. You have read OBG now. You will be forgetting it after a few days. Every day post dinner, 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. is your revision time. You will revise the subject that you have already covered for 1 hour. And the idea is this 1 hour should be equal to one complete day of the reading. And this is what we weigh that you have to go forward. Each subject has to be splitted into multiple sections so that you can read that component of that particular subject in that particular day. After OBG, we're going to go to microbiology. I have given 7 days to the microbiology so that you are able to finish all the important topics of the microbiology in that much time. After that, biochemistry, which has been again given 7 days. I am not counting the day of the Sunday because that is the catch-up day or the revision day. And similarly, every subject has been given the days. If you want the schedule, we will pin the schedule into or share it onto the Telegram group of DBMCI, and those who want this schedule can take it up from the DBMCI Premier Group Telegram. The link will be shared with you in the discussion or the description of this particular video. Please remember, there is no limit onto the content that you can read, but you have to decide that this is the limit in which you have to complete this particular subject. Okay. After the OBG, microbiology, then biochemistry. Can we go down?
Done.
कल्पना क्या हो गया बच्चे? ये डॉट और ओ का क्या मतलब है? What is happening? You want to ask something and you are unable to type, or is there any issue? Please let me know. Okay. So after the biochemistry,
by mistake.
sorry.
I think it's by mistake what she has written.
Okay. After the biochemistry, you have PSM, then psychiatry, then pathology. See, what I have tried to do is, after every long subject, I have tried to incorporate a small subject so that you can create a balance between them. Then pathology, then pediatrics, and then radiology. Okay. So by 15th of July, if you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 subjects will be done. And that is how slowly and slowly you're going to develop the confidence that yes, you are reading it. You are writing a grand test on the first Sunday of every month. Now, the point to be noted is, do not get disappointed with the result of the grand test. We are not supposed to see the complete result of the grand test. We have to see the progressive improvement. Every month, you are adding 3 and 4 subjects in your preparation. Every month, the grand test result should improve. In every month, you are writing a grand test and you're looking at the subject that you have read previous month. How many questions you are able to do correct in that? And this is the simplest way to go forward. But yes, you can definitely use this preparation for the NEET November, because 8th October, we are finishing it and you will be having 1 complete month for your revision. So that is definitely that it is how it can be used. Can we go down after July? Then comes the big subject, which is medicine. I have given 2 weeks to the medicine, then dermatology, and then anatomy, and then finally 2 weeks for the surgery. Okay, so medicine, dermat, anatomy, surgery, and then that is how it is. Please remember, the rule is going to remain same. 9 to 5, you're going to read the video lectures. 5 to 6, you're going to have your me time, and 6 p.m. to 1 a.m. is your self-study. You will have to make a schedule that you are sleeping for around 6 to 7 hours in the day. Obviously, your daily activities, eating, and all this is going to go simultaneously, and you have time for them as well. But definitely the time is enough for face-to-face classes. There is no doubt about it. I mean, this is the same way that the classes is going to be, and you need not to be worried about that. The beauty of the face-to-face classes, I always say that you have given all the headache to the institute. The institute is going to take care of the rest of the things, and you have only one job, and that is to study. You need not to plan anything. The only thing is you have to come to the classes, you have to attend the classes, you have to do the question, and you have to attend the GT. That's all. And rest every headache is given to the institute. And you have given your headache to the other player. That's all. That is the biggest advantage of the face-to-face classes. I think SM Dr. Nachiket is going to talk about it. Can we go down, Dr. Nachiket? Okay. After the surgery, we have ophthalmology, then anesthesia, then forensic medicine, ENT, physiology, pharmacology, and finally we're going to end up with the orthopedics. Now, if some of you have already covered 1 or 2 subjects, consider that time as the backlog covering time, and then you can revise that particular subject that you have already missed and doing this. Try to follow a schedule. If you already have a schedule with you, it is not mandatory for you to follow this schedule. But if you are following eGurukul, follow this schedule. This schedule has been kept keeping in the mind the number of hours that are there in the eGurukul video for each subject, and you can easily cover them in the 9 to 5 time, provided you are paying adequate time for that. I have some suggestions over here specifically for the student who are doing it from the video lecture. And the video lectures, please try to see the video lecture in 1x. There should not be any 1.25x, 1.5x or 2x. Every teacher has a way to teach a subject, and there are rhythms. There are ups and downs in the voice of the teacher. So those are retained by the student. The aim is not just to tick a box कि मैंने video lecture खत्म कर ली है. The aim is to grasp the content, and the content grasping is best when you are reading it in the same way in which emotions, in which way the teacher has delivered that particular content. So the good idea is, specifically when you are doing it for the first time, is for 1x, not on 1.5x or not on a 2x. Okay, so that's broadly a schedule. I always say that the single most important thing that is going to take you to the success that you're looking for is a focused, non-distracted, disciplined study. Okay, yeah, for the students who are a part of our face-to-face classes and T&D programs, and for limited time we open up this window that the students who are subscribing to the eGurukul, they can get a complimentary access to the mentorship program. Otherwise, obviously, it's a charged program from the institute side. But if you are a face-to-face student, or if you're a T&D student, you can get a complimentary enrollment of that. You can reach out to your center in charge, and they can guide you that how you can get a complimentary enrollment of that. So that's all, Dr. Nachiket, over to you.
So DBMCI live का schedule था.
Okay. अब देखो, ये था फेस टू फेस, ये था स्टूडेंट्स के लिए जो eGurukul से पढ़ रहे हैं. अगर आप DBMCI लाइव के साथ पढ़ रहे हो, तो मैंने आपको क्या बोला, व्हाट इज द बिगेस्ट थिंग दैट वी हैव डन फॉर यू, वी हैव टेकन ऑल योर हेडेक. अब आपको कुछ नहीं करना, आपको ये शेड्यूल में यू गोना गेट द शेड्यूल, एंड व्हाट यू आर सपोज्ड टू डू इज यू जस्ट अटेंड द क्लास religiously. Please attend it live. Please don't wait for a recorded lecture. Please attend it live. Discipline you have to bring in your system. And I'm telling you, discipline can do whatever that you want. So the post-intern batch we have, yes, this is from OBG, and then we will have microbiology, psychiatry, and physiology. Majority of the DBMCI live schedule is gonna be matching with that previous schedule that I have told you, with some slight changes that are happening. If you are a TND student, the rule is very simple. Before attending the TND class, please make sure that you have read that subject well and you are attempting the test. A lot of people I have seen that they are not writing the test of a discussion. Please write the test and then attend the discussion. Okay, so that's broadly. I always say that if a structured program is available to you, nothing can be better than that. But if you are from the video, your time does not allow that, then follow that particular schedule and it will be very, very helpful for you. Tiger, if you are finishing the internship on 16th of June for the next year exam, you broadly, it looks like that you should be eligible, though the internship criteria government decide. Last year also, they set the cutoff date as 31st of May, which later on they changed. So this year also, I feel that all those students who are from what batch I should say, 2019 batch, if I am not mistaken, 2018 batch, sorry, 2018 batch. So all the students of the 2018 batch should be eligible for writing the exam. But you don't know about the government, what rules they're gonna make till the time you actually get the rules on the paper. Can we go forward?
Just 1 second. I think ये video था. But first, basically, we have to, in this point, we have to, this is, guys, this is our upcoming Q Bank. I'm pretty sure by now you have gone through, boss, आपको schedule के बारे में कुछ और बताना था?
No, done. Over to you.
All right. So guys, about the regular batch and test and discussion, there's one point I want to emphasize is that before joining any of the batches, you have to understand where you stand. Normally, what we advise to all our students is that if your score, for example, you are a post-intern, you have dropped and now you want to prepare for 24 again. So if you are a person whose score is below 500, that is 499 and less, regular batch is the batch for you. Okay, it's not TND. Why? Because below 500, what we believe is that the concepts are still not concrete. And if you attend the regular batch again, we will build your concepts from the scratch so that next NEET is going to be a very, very, forceful attack from your side. But if your score is above 500, then test and discussion is batch for you, because test and discussion is basically a structured revision batch. All right. In that structured revision batch, you are a person whose notes are already there, concepts are good, but now since it's a 1 year time, you need something to hang on. You need something to make you focus. Test and discussion is for you. And for all the new students here who are going to give NEET for the very first time, test and discussion, if you have already done all your core subjects in your initial years, that means between 1 to final year, you have your own notes, and now in your internship, you need a structured plan, test and discussion. But for any student who has not studied before and is now starting from the scratch for the NEET, please go for the regular batch. Regular batch will actually help you test and discussion. You will feel कि किस class में हो क्या रहा है, मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा, and then you will curse the course. The course is for people whose concepts are already good, so please mind that. And talking about QBank, so guys, I hope you have gone through the new UX and UI of Gurukul. I hope you have liked it, because I personally love that, love everything about it. iOS is going to come in June. So all the questions about iOS, कि iOS में कब आएगा change, UX, UI, इसमें आएगा. And I think this is the QBank that we have currently. All the questions in this particular format, you can see किस तरीके से हम लोगों ने इसकी पूरी explanation को बनाया है. And special kudos to Dr. Praveen for actually working day and night to make this a success. This is a surgery question जो कहने को सिर्फ ये लग रहा है, but उसकी explanation देखो किस तरीके से हमने सारी HD images रखी हैं. But I will again ask Dr. Rajat to come back on this thing. कि Dr. Rajat, हमारा QBank, basically QBank कैसे utilize करना है एक student को while studying for his course. Dr. Rajat, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. I was just checking, setting the background. Yeah. So देखो, the first of all, I'm very, very happy to see the new QBank that has come up. And let's be very honest that this was one of the challenge that we were facing. Yet it was not like that the questions were not good. Questions were very, very good quality previously also. But the presentation was not the way that, or I will say that not up to the mark to the current standards of the technology. But thanks to the new tech team taken by Dr. Nachiket Bhatia, and obviously the hard work of Dr. Praveen, that the question bank is coming in a very, very good way. Now, first, let's understand the QBank. Questions are extremely important for our preparation. We all know that. There is no doubt about it.
I'm sorry, my video was not coming. So just checking.
The questions are extremely important aspect that we have to do. And what we say is that the most important questions are what everybody think is PYQs. But the point to be noted is, when I say word PYQ, what happens is that the student remember the question and remember the answer. And a lot of people are what are nowadays doing is that they are giving question and answer. Please remember, PYQ does not mean question and answer. And that is why over a period of time, we have stopped using this word PYQ and we have started saying the word FAT, frequently asked topic. And frequently asked topics have to be done in depth. But what is a QBank? A QBank, the questions are divided topic wise. So the ideal time to do the question bank is along with the topic reading. whenever you are reading a particular topic, try to do the questions of that particular topic on the same day. If you are attending face-to-face classes, then in the gap time between two subjects. And make sure to identify that how this topic is structured in the form of an MCQ. And if you see this Q bank, now this Q bank is going to give you an interesting idea that you will not just know the answer, rather what are the other important features related to that particular topic. If you remember, I'm talking the word PYQ important nahi hai, FAT, frequently asked topic. जैसे इसी क्वेश्चन को ले, the question was on carotid body tumor. Now, in this question, you have learned that incidence is high in the people living in the high altitude. Now, the point to be noted is that this high yield information virtually sum up everything about the carotid body tumor. So that means that even if you have not read carotid body tumor, and if you have this much information about the carotid body tumor, that means now you know everything about the carotid body tumor that the examiner will ask. The second interesting point about the Q bank is A is the correct answer. Let's say that the student has picked up all of the above. Now he need to know why B and C is not the correct answer. So this is also given. That why B is incorrect, why C is incorrect. And if the time permit, always look at this extra edge, because that is something that will take you ahead in this race. It's a race, and it is one that is going to take you ahead of the race. Just to add more credibility to the answer, the reference has also been given. So you need not to be worried about कि answer galat hai, answer theek hai. The every question that is there is referenced from the standard undergraduate textbook, so that you get this credibility that this is correct. And that is how the new Q bank has been structured. So try to do around 70, 50 to 75 questions in a day, along with this reading of the high yield stuff and as well as the extra edge. And I am telling you, you are already moving ahead in this particular race. Everybody is, what I will say that this question bank is going to add motor to your bicycle. So everybody is riding a bicycle and now you are driving a motorcycle. So obviously the chances of you winning the race will definitely become more in comparison to the others. Okay. Over to you, Dr. Nachiket.
So guys, talking about Sir only. So basically what Sir has very structurally mentioned that after every class that you are doing, if you are watching a Gurukul video, you are attending a face-to-face class, you have to go back and you have to do the topics Q bank module from eGurukul. And in your revision phase, when you start your revision, you have to do minimum of 50 to 60 MCQs on a daily basis. And this particular set of Q bank is to make you understand कि एक particular topic से यार एक ही तरीके के question होते हैं जो multiple तरीके से phrase out होते हैं. और डॉक्टर प्रवीण ने वो तुम्हें Q bank के अंदर सारे बना के दे दिए. So once you go through the Gurukul Q bank, you won't have any trouble solving any other test paper actually. Now talking about the main thing, ये तो हमारे सारे Q bank के structures हैं. आप देख सकते हैं सारे Q bank के structure चल रहे हैं. I think जो हमारी video है, that's running good. These are the videos, these are the Q bank samples that I'm showing you. That हमारा पूरा Q bank किस तरीके से आपको दिखेगा. Everything is going to have an HD image attached. All right. So these are the points that we have worked on in 4.0. Okay. Now coming to the test series part. Dr. Rajat, I would like to invite you back here. Basically, guys, this is the test series schedule of Bhatia. That is same for eGurukul users. That is same for DBMCI users and face-to-face users. So we have two types of tests. We have the subject-wise test in which you will get questions of the single subject. And then we have the grand test. All right. And grand tests are one thing that we are really proud of. Because the grand test, this word was originated in Bhatia itself. In fact, Dr. Mukesh Bhatia, my father, he was the person who coined this word grand test. And we have been making grand tests for last, I think, 25 years now. This started back in 1998. The first grand test was made. All right. So this is your complete grand test schedule and a subject-wise test schedule. You will be having your INI mock. Then in the end, we will be giving you NEET mock. It will be like an all India examination. And this is how we have structured it. And in fact, rank 1 himself was this time INICT rank 1, this guy. Dr. Akar, he was rank 3 in a INICT mock and he's now rank 1. So by God's grace, he was a very good student, of course, and he used to love Bhatia tests. But Dr. Rajat, I'll again like to invite you here. How to actually attempt the grant test and how to review the grant test.
Yeah, I mean, the single most important thing that takes you close to the success is simulating the exam, and nothing can be better than writing the exam which simulates the exam. I still remember, I mean, during my preparation time, we used to have two institutes. One is Dr. Bhatia Medical Institute and one is IMS at that point of time. What our seniors told us is that if you want to really simulate the exam, go with the DBMCI grant test. And if you want to attempt a test which is slightly difficult or which is not simulating the exam, then go for an IMS test. So whatever score that we used to get in the Bhatia grant test was most of the time the same kind of score that people were getting in the main exam. And I think that trend still continues even after so many years, almost 1.5 decades. So if you're going to look at it, as of now, the grant tests are there every monthly on the first Sunday. And I'm very, very sure that this will be the closest simulation of the NEET exam, neither too easy nor too difficult. There will be same pattern. 20% of questions will be very easy. 30% of the question will be direct repeat from your notes. 30% questions or 30 to 35% of the question will be slightly tricky, and 10 to 15% of the paper will be undoable. And that is the same pattern that the questions are structured in the real exam. Along with this, you will also be having SWT, which is a subject-wise test. What is an idea of doing a subject-wise test? You have completed a subject. And after completing the subject, you want to get a feel that how much have you read that subject. So it's a good idea to do the subject-wise test that will give you a wholesome idea of your preparation about that particular subject. The ideal target to be kept in the subject-wise test, obviously it varies on the basis of the dream that you have written at the beginning of the session, but you should aim to have at least 75% plus marks in the SWT. And then that is a broad aim that you should keep. But definitely it varies if for a student who is aiming for a top 10 rank versus a student who is aiming to get a rank in top 10,000. So that is how it is. But I am telling you the test series for session 2023-24 is going to be gold standard for your NEETPG exam preparation, and you must use it in the best possible way. Dr. Nachiket, over to you.
Hold on a second, guys. I don't know why my video is not coming today. But anyways, I'll keep on going like this. So basically, and one thing I'll add about reviewing the grant test is very important. You guys need to go and watch the rank 1 interview in which he has told how he used to review the grant test on a very structured manner. Basically, what we advise students is that once you have given the grant test, open the result. And reviewing the grant test is more important than giving the grant test, because giving the grant test, if you're not reviewing alone, is baseless. So while you are going through the explanation, first of all, mark all the questions in which you have marked incorrect or you have skipped. Okay, read the explanation very carefully and mark those topics. Now open your notes and go through those topics again. And you need to promise yourself that from now onwards, I will not mark a question of this topic wrong. So every grant test will give you a set of topics in which you were weak, and now you have strengthened yourselves. Now, this is the main purpose of a grant test, to give you your weaknesses and help you strengthen them. Now, post this, I'm sure that you're going to have a lot of doubts. Now, for doubt solving, for all the Gurukul DBMCI students, you simply have to come only at one place. That is a DBMCI Premier group on this Telegram. We are closing down our Facebook group, and now every Bhatia faculty will be available on the Premier group on Telegram only. And when you send a join request, please make sure that you send your joining details as well, your name, number, and email ID. This group is only for Bhatia enrolled students. We do not allow the outsiders. We want to make sure that the doubt solving is in a very close community, and we can, give what do we call as a special attention to each and every student. Now, post this, what all you have to expect in the upcoming time. As usual, the India's biggest image-based program is going to happen in the month of September or October. Vibe will be there, so don't worry about the images. Post that, we are going to have a simulation exam where we actually, have computers. The student has to go in an exam center and actually give an exam. So we will have that simulation test in the upcoming months of October and November. We will have multiple, so be ready for that. This is a very important step because it gives you a complete exam experience. We do not allow you inside if you are late also. That's the level of professionalism we keep in this particular exam. And then the main thing, the mega power course. So in the end, after the complete course is completed, we are going to have mega power course, the revision program. All right, for all the students in various cities of the country. It will be an offline program where you can come and attend. It will be open for everyone. Of course, it's a paid program, but it's a very good program if you are an online student and want to experience the offline revision. And then starting from the month of July, August, we are going to have regular motivation sessions on YouTube. In case you are feeling anxious, in case you are feeling a little bit negative, maza nahi aa raha padhne mein, you have to attend these sessions. Dr. Rajat will be leading them. We will get other faculties also. Because at the end of the day, you have to win in your thoughts. अगर दिमाग से जीत गए तो रेस अपने आप जीत गए. All the latest updates we are going to keep putting on YouTube, so make sure that you are there as well. As for the one-shot sessions, I know you are a little bit disappointed कि one-shot हमने YouTube से हटा दिया है. Now one-shot will be a part of Advanced Plus plan only. All right, it will be a part of Advanced Plus plan. So basically, all the DBMCI users will get it. So this is a simple privilege that we are going to keep for them. But next year, we do plan to plan a one shot again. So let's wait and watch what happens. Now for the packages. Many students are messaging me separately कि packages का क्या करना है. First of all, I'll give you a very simple thing. If you are a student who is already preparing from somewhere else, okay, it can be any other coaching institute, and you want to join us for only test series, then the plan is basic plan. This is only test series plan in which you will get the test of Bhatia on eGurukul app. The test you can conduct in the app, iPad, tabs, as well as the website. All the three places you can go and attempt the test. All the tests with video explanation will be a part of this basic plan. So अगर आपने कहीं और पढ़ रहे हो तो सिर्फ टेस्ट सीरीज लेके पढ़ाई शुरू कर दो. भाटिया ग्रैंड टेस्ट से ऊपर कोई ग्रैंड टेस्ट नहीं है. आप चाहते हो कि नहीं मुझे क्यू बैंक भी देखना भाटिया का, ठीक है, क्योंकि क्यू बैंक हमारा एक टाइम पे बहुत वीक था, बट अब 4.0 का क्यू बैंक बहुत तगड़ा होके आ चुका है. और मैं गारंटी दे रहा हूँ कि इस एक्सप्लेनेशन को आपको और कहीं नहीं मिल सकती. तो पूरा क्यू बैंक प्लस टेस्ट सीरीज, दिस इज कॉल्ड बेसिक प्लस प्लान. ये दोनों प्लान आपको कहाँ पे मिलेंगे? eGurukulApp.com पे मिलेंगे. इसके अंदर आपको क्यू बैंक मिल रहा है जो कि ऑफकोर्स नेक्स्ट रेडी है, और क्यू बैंक भी आप लैपटॉप पे दे सकते हैं. और तीसरा है जो मेन प्लान, एडवांस प्लस प्लान. ये गाइस उनके लिए है जो आप शुरुआत कर रहे हैं, एक रिमोट जगह पर बैठे हैं, ऑफलाइन में आना नहीं चाहते, उनके लिए जो प्लान है वो है एडवांस प्लस प्लान, जिसके अंदर हम वीडियोस, क्यू बैंक, टेस्ट सीरीज, क्लिनिकल वर्ल्ड, टीएनडी और रिवीजन वीडियोस, ये पांचों चीजें दे रहे हैं. वी आर गिविंग ऑल द 5 थिंग्स. दिस इज द मेन प्लान ऑफ eGurukul, जिसके अंदर सारी वीडियोस आती हैं, सारे प्रोफेसर आते हैं, सारी फैकल्टी आती है. और अगर इफ यू आर द लकी वंस हु आर इन अ सिटी in which we have a face-to-face center, I'm telling you, as a faculty, I'll ask Dr. Rajat as well to comment also. In face-to-face, the experience that you get, the quality of education that you get, you do not find anywhere online. I know I have an eGurukul app, but face-to-face का मजा ही अलग होता है. Dr. Rajat, if you would like to comment on this particular fact, कि face-to-face की जो value है, आई नो आजकल बच्चे थोड़ा सा कम हमेशा ऑफलाइन की तरफ रहते हैं कि इतनी गर्मी है कौन बाहर जाएगा, But as a faculty, what's your teaching experience in this thing?
No, Dr. Nachiket, I mean, there is no gain without pain. It's as simple as that. As I've already mentioned, that the biggest aspect about face-to-face classes is that you have given all your attention to the institute. You have only one work to do, and that is to study. That's all. Nothing else. आपको कोई प्लान नहीं बनाना, आपको कुछ नहीं डिसाइड करना कि कहां से पढ़ना है, क्या पढ़ना है, क्यों पढ़ना है. ट्रस्ट ऑन योर टीचर्स. जो भी टीचर पढ़ा रहा है उसको खुले दिमाग से, ओपन ब्रेन और ओपन आईज से सुन लो, नोट्स बनाओ, solve your question bank and write your GT, and I am telling you, you are getting a rank. If you remain focused, 100% your probability of getting a rank is much higher. एक simple aspect है, एक छोटा सा example लेते हैं. आपको दिल्ली से let's say मुंबई जाना है. If you have to go from Delhi to Mumbai, 3 रास्ते हैं. गाड़ी से भी जा सकते हो, ट्रेन से भी जा सकते हो, फ्लाइट से भी जा सकते हो, है ना. किससे सबसे जल्दी पहुंचोगे? फ्लाइट से पहुंचोगे. सिंपल है ये. तो ये फ्लाइट है, इसका जल्दी पहुंचने की श्योरिटी दोनों से ज्यादा बेटर है. अब कोई कहे कि नहीं फ्लाइट डिले हो गई, फ्लाइट कैंसिल हो गई और मेरे को नेक्स्ट डे लाना पड़ा, अलग बात है. यस, बट द प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ यू रीचिंग टू योर डेस्टिनेशन फास्टेस्ट is highest with the flight. Safety is highest with the flight. So that is the same thing that is there. Safety is highest with the face-to-face classes. Success guarantee is highest with the face-to-face classes. And that is the simplest answer that I can give you for this.
So guys, these are our face-to-face centers across the country. If you are a lucky one, do go ahead and join. क्योंकि जो फेस टू फेस में जैसे सर ने बताया, द फन, दैट एक्सपीरियंस, द डेडिकेशन दैट अ फेस टू फेस सेंटर कैन हैव फॉर यू, नो अदर प्लेटफॉर्म even is remotely close. And talking about the faculties, I believe that the Bhatia set of faculties right now, you cannot find anywhere else. Ashwini Kumar sir, Ashish sir, Smiley man in first prof, Praveen sir, Nasir sir, Saurabh Bhatia sir. And in specific, I will point out Nasir sir here. कि अगर तुमने नसीर सर से नहीं पढ़ा तो I think कुछ नहीं करा. क्योंकि जो नसीर के नुस्खे हैं ना, वो शायद I don't think so. I've seen microbiology being a favorite subject of students. It's only after Nasir sir's class that this actually happens. And one of the things that I am not able to understand is कि मेरी वीडियो क्यों नहीं आ रही. All right, these are the set of faculties. अलग-अलग जगह से हमने सारी faculties को इकट्ठा करा है. जो हमारे weak spots थे, we can see dermatology being taught by the legend Dr. Saurabh Jindal sir. All right, and Rajiv Shetty sir, the favorite faculty of rank 1 NEET PG, Arushi Narwani has joined us. From DAMS to Bhatia, Jindal sir DAMS से Bhatia आए हैं, सौरभ भाटिया सर DAMS से Bhatia आए हैं, विश्वजीत सर अन अकेडमी से Bhatia आए हैं, स्माइली मैम आप जानते हैं प्रेप लैडर से Bhatia आई है. बट these are the set of faculties, and by God's grace ये हमारे notes आने वाले हैं. And this is my favorite part, guys. इससे सुंदर notes मैंने आज तक नहीं देखे. And I can guarantee you कि I मजाक नहीं कर रहा, जब तो इस note से गुजरोगे ना, you will love these notes. So colorful, so vibrant. And iske andar we have, these are all the things that we are having. The biggest complaint that I had last year was that the notes have multicolors, so the eyes are being strained. So this time we have got the notes to one color. Post that, it's a smart color coding. Then 95% of video lectures are being covered, and we have given smart space to make you write your own things, the active space. We have time-stamped the topics. All the images are HD. And we have added practice questions and previous year questions inside every subject. You don't have to go anywhere else. You will get everything inside your notes as well. And we will be giving the notes to all our students. It will be available. Okay, any student can come and buy these notes. And we are going to give real case scenarios inside the notes. So this is the favorite part of eGurukul right now for me. Itne sundar aaye hain. I'm going to launch an unboxing video very soon to go through that. I'm sure you will love it. But rest, this is the basic things that we are going to provide with the course. To the point, that is a previous year question, hard book. You guys know that. 5 years INICT, 3 years NEET. Then LMIP is there, most essential single liners. And then Medicine Simplified, the best book of medicine by Dr. Bhatia. और अब end में. Guys, मैं हूँ आपका दोस्त, मैं हूँ आपका main student care agent. You know the faculties, you know everything, but one thing you know that At Bhatia, I am your main service agent. आपकी कोई भी प्रॉब्लम आती है, आपको कहीं नहीं जाना, आपको ये मेरा पर्सनल नंबर है, आपको इस पे मुझे व्हाट्सएप करना है किसी भी चीज को लेकर. And this is one thing no other institute can give you. All right, this is not a market, but this is a coaching institute where every student will get the same love and care, and it is my responsibility as the CEO of the company to make sure that you get that. All right. So कुछ नहीं करना, कभी भी दिक्कत आती है, क्लास में पंखा नहीं चल रहा, आपकी ऐप नहीं चल रही, कोई वीडियो नहीं चल रही, कहीं नहीं जाना आपने, सिर्फ मुझे मैसेज करना है. इट विल बी माय जॉब टू एक्चुअली सॉल्व इट फॉर यू. और इतने बच्चे हैं यहाँ पे, मतलब मैं बच्चों को नाम से जानता हूँ. मीत है अंदर, मीत है, मीत के साथ पे भरत है. ऑल राइट, देन वी हैव, मीत से मेरी काफी बात होती है. सो इतने बच्चों को मैं नाम से जानता हूँ, बिकॉज दैट्स माय जॉब. ऑल राइट, सो कहीं नहीं जाना, कोई इशू आता है तुमने सिर्फ मुझे व्हाट्सएप करना है. मेरा काम होगा तुम्हारी हर एक छोटी प्रॉब्लम को भी सॉल्व करना. और पढ़ाई करने के लिए जब तक यहाँ से स्ट्रेस फ्री नहीं होगे तब तक कभी काम नहीं हो पाएगा. सो अब थोड़े से मैं क्वेश्चन देख लेता हूँ आपके साथ. TND का शेड्यूल वी विल पुट इन द टेलीग्राम ग्रुप. ऑलराइट, प्लीज जॉइन द DBMCI प्रीमियर ग्रुप ऑन टेलीग्राम. वी विल पुट एवरीथिंग देयर. Miss Etini, beta, if you want to subscribe, go to eGurukulapp.com or 9810150067. You can join, you can call on this course. NEETPG का कुछ नहीं पता हमें कब होगा. ठीक है. Schedule for TND starting for Advanced Plus. Schedule for TND will be put in the Telegram group or it will be put in the schedule section in the app. ठीक है. It will be put in the schedule section in the app. You can very well go there and put that. For all the eGurukul users, Advanced Plus users, we are going to put the schedule that I have shown, that we have shown this time. We are going to put the same schedule in the schedule section. You can go there and align your studies accordingly. All right, Vibe will be available online. Vibe will be given as a, will be an additional thing in the eGurukul. You can go and everybody can go and subscribe there. eGurukul TND will be launched in July. Revision Express, the Revision Express videos will be launched in the month of September. Okay. Is subject-wise test? Yes, Yedu question. Both GT and SWT are available for all the students. Gurukul, DBMCI, face-to-face students. Yes, Kumar Sharp, it will be successful. Anushka, I think that you are doing a good thing here. Revision Express notes will be good for you if you are doing it, doing those. वन शॉट की बात करी जाए तो वन शॉट हम लोग एडवांस प्लस के साथ दे रहे हैं स्टूडेंट्स को. सर PCT टेस्ट रिजल्ट. हरिकेश पटेल, yes, beta, both regular batch and TND batch is available for 1 year only. Regular batch and TND batch. Tiger, it will be before the next exam. So if you are looking for revision right now, go through the old ones only. Dr. Bharat, I'll go through this myself. All right, Dr. Rajat, sir, if there's any last motivation for students, sir.
I think Dr. Nachiket, you have beautifully covered almost every point, and I can say that lot of time what happens is that you have given the exam, and because of whatever reason that you could not get the result that you were looking for, and then you are significantly disappointed, and you have these negative thoughts in your mind that whether you will be able to reach to this target or not. I always say that everybody of you is a topper. Yesterday I was in Bangalore and I was taking this class, and I met a girl who got ranked 29 this year in NECT. And when she was talking to the students, she said a very, very beautiful thing. And she said that exactly 1 year back, she was sitting at the same place with all these thoughts in the mind. In the first attempt, not a very, very good rank, that whether I will be able to do it or not. But she believed on the teachers, she focused, she remained disciplined, and the result is in front of you, that she is ranked 29 NECT. So everybody of you is a potential topper, provided you remain focused. You have forgotten what has happened in the past, and you are starting from today and making your future different. Ignore the past, start from today, and let us work for the future. And that is the only thing that I am going to say. Stay disciplined, stay focused. If you think that we can help you out in any way, we all are available to guide you, to mentor you, to provide you the support in whatever way that I can. Thank you very much for your time.
So guys, I have put the Telegram link in the chat. I put the Telegram link in the chat. You can very well go ahead and have a look. You can basically copy paste it from here, put it on Telegram, and you will get to there. Jack Sparrow, I've just given the Telegram link. This is the Telegram link. I have posting it again there. The name of the group is DBMCI Premier Group. Please go ahead, have a look at that. All right. In case you're not able to find it, you can very well message me on my WhatsApp, and I will send you the link personally. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Rest, give me a message. I will help you out. Thank you so much. God bless you.